Hey, Bedro. Good morning. Hey, Coding Bara. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, hi, Tannerax. Hi, Bridgewater. Hi, Burrito. Here, Ito. Hi, Tom Solo. What's up? Any interesting game jam going on? Well, technically, we're in the middle of a game jam. That I've lost interest in, apparently. Hello, Kovo Liver on YouTube. Your live message worked out here. Oh, okay. Morning. Sun out of my way has TO. Great, actually. It was really nice all weekend. The Pride stuff was happening this weekend, so that was really fun. Um, yeah, just a lot of stuff. Really fun. I still didn't set up that second account for my stream. I'm gonna have to do it right after this because I feel like I don't have the time to figure stuff out. Yeah, I saw your message this morning, Tannerax, and I still just like I had to get ready this morning. Like I don't have like I don't know, like I guess this is a symptom of being overworked, but I don't seem to have like time to just sit down and figure stuff out sometimes. Like ow. Uh oh, why is my ear so fucking itchy? Um how's the weather? Yeah, the weather has been pretty good. I'll admit. Not like Europe. No cooking eggs on, you know, the roof of your house or whatever. But yesterday was pretty warm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set up that streaming account like right after this stream because otherwise I'm not gonna have any time to do it probably. This is why I don't do stuff like normal streamers because I don't have yeah, I feel like I don't really have the time, and if I do have the time I don't have the energy. Like I'm just kind of vegetating somewhere between all the things I do and all the friends and stuff. So happy summer. Hammock driven development. The weather outside is frightfully hot. I don't know what the weather's gonna be like today. Oh, feels like 28 already. Okay, so that's gonna be gross. Morning, Janet. Hope you're having a good day. How's the coding coming along? It is coming, actually. I feel like we kind of had a breakthrough last stream. feel like I stuck my fingernail too far into my ear. Trying to scratch that itch. Yeah, we had this like, so basically I started using this like tiled library. Sorry, my glasses are dirty. I started using this tiled like header library header. And then I kind of just took that information from the object layer and just like plugged it into the ECS very easily. And yeah, it just rendered all the objects right away, which is really cool. So that feels very game development-y. I'm not really sure where to go from here. I mean, we have gravity and jumping. So the only thing that feels like it is missing to make the game good is animations and sound, really. And enemies. I guess we should probably add some kind of mechanic that the player dies. Rendering layer? Just Raylib right now. Hello, El Guapo. Worst thing isn't the heat, it's the humidity. Yeah. This place turns into a fish tank. It gets so humid. Like, I might have to empty the dehumidifier on stream. Because I'm worried. The humidity in here can climb to like 65%. And I am really not trying to get mold, so. Hello, SB. Hello, Tom Solo. Again. Nodders. Yeah. But if you spread some sugar around, you can get ants. Oh, yeah, thanks. All right. MN7716 on YouTube. Welcome to the channel. I am not a professor. I'm just a programming nerd. Doing well. Which task are you working on today? Good question. Yeah, I'm like, how much juice do I want to add to this game? How much more do I want to add to this game? Yo, Hostile, thanks for the 25 stream streak. The game is basically done at this point. Would I ever use C++? I'm not opposed to it. Actually, I had this really wild idea to fork tiled, you know, the level editor, fork tiled and add a run button to it or something. Or like embed the game inside of tiled so that it creates, it's like an actual engine. I mean, I guess technically it's an engine now if it can read assets from that, like, the level creator and just do it automatically, right? Elon asked, would I go to Mars? I would not do anything for Elon. Besides, if he's sending me to Mars, it's so they can detonate the rocket mid-flight or something, probably. Ah, yeah. Yeah. I just still don't know how to say your name. SB or Rabs. That's yep, that is the Discord. It's kind of sleepy in there, right? Why? No, I'm not a flat earther. What is this question? Flat earther? Why would I be a flat earther? Sheesh. No, very much round earther. A sweet earth. Yeah, it's a yeah, donut earth. Are there any donut earthers here? 500 milliliter mug? No. I think it's just like 250 mils. Can't believe my favorite programmer thinks the earth is round. Oh my gosh. YouTube, always YouTube with the weird chats. I'm not even kidding. Always YouTube with the weird chats. Where do you get a mug like this? IKEA? I'm a Timbit earther. Dude, I could go for some Timbits right now. Have I tried learning a new language? Not in a while. Am I on Kick? I was on Kick, but I kind of stopped streaming there because Kick was weird. Kick was weird. It's very full of bots and like people just like hitting on me and stuff. I see a Bridgewater. What age roughly made your first runnable program? Like 12? 12 or 13? It was a long time ago. That was like 20 years ago. Oh, yeah. Well, back then my programs were like written in C and they were just like silly programs, you know? Command line dumb programs. Have I ever thought about a new content? Like what? This is new content. We're on day like 4 of writing a game in C. Definitely had some guidance. Brother, no. I had books. I had books. I literally asked my parents to buy me a book on C programming. I still own that book actually. But my parents, I don't have older siblings. And nobody I know was into computers. So I was the only person I knew into computers. I didn't meet another computer nerd until like high school, so I actually wish I had some guidance because then wait, an actual book? You're that old? Yeah, Jesus. Like, people still read. In fact, there's a whole like renaissance happening right now on like TikTok, book talk, joke. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know how to push my buttons, Rebel Decibel. You and your really cool name. Seriously, Rebel Decibel is actually kind of a badass name. Wow, you're reading chat, boomer. Elon gonna need people to inhabit Mars. Oh God, let's just ship him off to Mars and he can just stay there, right? The world's just gonna have to take a $1 trillion hit to like the global wealth or whatever. I think it would be well worth it to just like plant him on Mars and say, Steinar, like peace the fuck out. Like, can I imitate this emoji? Not really, because you need to like you gotta get the blush and stuff here. I'm gonna have to make an egg here soon, guys. All right, I promised the YouTube haters I would give them ammo to shit talk me in the comments. So I have to go do that soon. I keep getting comments. People like, "Oh, she's not even there for the first 30 minutes of the stream." I'm like, I probably get up like once or twice. I get up like twice for 5 minutes each. It's like a big freaking deal to some people. You did it wrong? Yeah, no kidding. Am I using SDL? No, Leland, I'm using Raylib. Duncan McLeod. Clan McLeod from... McLeod is actually a very common last name where I'm from. But no, I don't think so, Ivan. What is e-girl? You can go Google e-girl. Do not read SpaceX 10K. We're so close to terraforming planets and infinite energy resources. Yeah, the laws of thermodynamics disagree, homie. In fact, I would not believe a fucking word that comes out of any of Elon's companies, okay? Elon promises I was going to say promises the moon, but he actually did promise Mars. But like most of what Elon promises we don't get, so I mean, Elon's really great for the stock market. We have like a super optimistic stock market that Elon loves to hype. Yeah. E-girl shirt for Elon girl. E-girl shirt for Elon girl. I'm not an Elon girl. Stop that. Yeah, exactly. Janet for president. Raylib is easier than SDL. Raylib kind of reminds me of SDL. Yeah, like I guess there's a few more things because I listed out some things, but those are kind of more actual like polishing things. I still need to write like a layer that translates. I need to write something that translates the tiled information into actually like rendering the tile sets, right? Need to render tile sets. I need to render like sprite sheets, animations and stuff. Raylib's cool. I like its focus on simplicity. Yeah, it's a very straightforward library, which makes it really nice. Hey, Sephark. Yeah. So, I mean, we're going to get into it here soon. Really soon. And I don't really have any client work to do today, so I hmm. Although, God, I might have to go to a stand-up. Oh my gosh. Guys, can you just subscribe so I can quit freelancing? How about that? We getting a C rep as a Twitch panel? A C rep will be tough. I bet a C rep could be doable. Thanks, Normalizer. Didn't you subscribe with Prime last stream? Or was it somebody else? I feel like I remember you subscribing with Prime last stream. That's sus. Hmm. Excuse me while I dump coffee all over my face. Yo, Wind Up Boy, what's up? Yo, El Migranto, thanks for the gift sub. We love that. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Janet, cancel stand up? Yeah, I'll just tell them I'm out. I'm out, boy. Hmm. No blockers on my side. Let me say it was my anniversary, but now it shows that it expired. I don't know what's wrong with Twitch. It's the same problem that every app has now. They've just kind of outsourced their development and thinking entirely to this simulacra of knowledge. I still need to eat breakfast, guys. I keep forgetting. I should probably go do that, actually. Go microwave an egg or something. Take my medication. Remember that stuff? Your freelance work cleaning up vibe coding? No. Nope, not even close. Well, rituals are just designed to keep tabs on developers. That's all. SB. You think I sit so still? I'm just like chilling. Have I ever tried black coffee with honey? Probably at one point. Wouldn't surprise me. Sometimes, yeah, I'm still having difficulty typing with these talents. But I do like the clicky noise they make when I touch things. Open source or indie? That's a huge difference. Hmm. Oh, syrup. The syrup, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. First of all, don't let the hype train die, and second of all, I need to make an egg. Otherwise, the YouTube haters are gonna be wrong. And yeah. Where do you freelance in? Which platform? None. Yeah, I don't use platforms like Freelancer or Upwork or anything like that. Because they prevent people from they prevent you from building a business relationship with your clients directly. Yo, thanks guys. Thanks Amos for the prime. Normalizer for the bits. Was that 600 bits? Thank you. Well, now stuff is really popping off. Oh, actually, I met the monetization threshold for YouTube this weekend. So I was thinking about looking into that. Actually make money from like ads and memberships or whatever people want to do. I don't know. A lot of people, I see a lot of these shady data annotation platforms being advertised recently. Ah, yeah. Really though, guys, I gotta eat breakfast and take my medication and stuff. So, can you give me like a quick minute to whip an egg and throw it in the microwave? Please? Please? You guys don't freak out. Leave angry comments on my YouTube VODs. I mean, I suppose you're well within your realm to do that. Absolutely not. Can I offer you an egg during these trying times? I had a money once. I like YouTube. It's fresh, innovative. And if I just so happen to come back to the hype train being all hyped up and like level 20 or whatever, I won't complain, okay? I'll allow it just today. But after that, maybe a little more. Okay, really though. I gotta go whip an egg, so everybody freak out. Oh, man, I hurt my finger in the bathroom. That kind of sucked. I was trying to open the fridge and my hand slipped. It was still a little like wet. My nail caught on the thing. Ugh, brutal. Hurt. Ow. Yep. That's definitely bleeding. Ouch. Oh, awesome. Damn. Wait. Spring and Phoenix gave out gift subs. Thank you. Oh wait, Spring subscribed. Okay. Ow, fuck. It hurts. Ugh. Ow. What if humans never had nails? Yeah, what if? see any blood, but I feel stinging when I press on it, so there probably is a little bit. Alright, eggs should be ready. I forgot what day it was. Alright, everybody commence your angry comments. Jump in the software and game dev category. I'm running late. It's a little hard to type, for sure. It's probably going to be even harder after hurting my finger here a second ago. See if I can take this medication without leaking my pharmacy to the world. I know, I need to get rid of the Christmas tree. Oh, did I just leak something online? I don't think I did. I hate it when you're trying to do something and it doesn't do it. The thing. Fuck, my finger hurts. Holy shit, that fucking hurts. I don't know if I can actually, yeah, I don't know if I can type. That felt really weird. I think we're good. I'm just double checking. My finger really hurts, actually. I'm really upset that I did that. That's really just my luck, honestly, that my fucking finger would slip. Who the hell, like, what the fuck is with the design of modern fridges? They're like, oh, we're gonna create a little handle tucked inside with no depth. So you gotta, like, reach in with your, like, fingertips and pull the fridge open. What happened to fridges with, like, actual handles? You know what I mean? Like, a handlebar. But it was on your fridge. Like, what happened to that? So we got, like, fucking nail crackers. Do we speak any other languages? Not really. Sugar pills and Bible study? What the heck? Okay, alright. Ow, that hurts. The blue pills? Oh. Shit, but the blue pills. I gotta stop. Maybe I should stop taking my medication on stream. I feel like I'm just leaking stuff. Ow, my finger still hurts. Ah, dog. This ain't it, dog. Okay, I'm gonna take this. We're gonna jump in the software and game dev category because hopefully I can type. Just angry. Oh. Finally! Oh my god. Just everything in the way this morning. Oh, finger still hurts. Okay. Ow. It hurts. Doesn't feel very good. Ow. Well, that's very, very unfortunate. Serves me right. Of course it would happen. I mean, why wouldn't it happen to me? Get annoying. Oh fuck, what am I doing? VRB screen? No kidding, yeah. I tried to make one. People freak out. Streamer missing. Where's streamer? Stream frozen. Etc. So on and so forth. This is what it is like. Energy level 120% today. Yeah, I have energy today. Just hurt my finger. I hurt one of the money makers, dog. Text rendering is very hard. Yes, it is. I wonder if that's why the first programs were like punch cards. They were like, oh yeah, we'll figure out the tech stuff later. And poor Kiss Finger better. Yeah. I learned C before closure? Yeah. A long time ago. Wee wee. Hey, Ball City. Wee? Wee. Wee wee. Okay, so we've got some C code. That's great. Got some C code. IC code and UC code. That really hurt my finger. I'm really upset about it. So stupid. Like, just like totally ruined my morning. Perfect. Would an ice pack help? Oh, I doubt it. It's just for like a single fingernail. You know when you like hurt one of your fingernails? I'm sure you've done this before. Do I ask AI when I'm stuck sometimes? Not usually. I spend a long time figuring out how to get myself unstuck, so I don't usually reach for LLMs. Use a computer with punch cards. Love to try, just say I've done it. God, it must be so arduous to write a program like that. Snail cat will help. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Okay, snail cat. That makes me feel better, I guess. Oh, yeah, Leland. See, this is what I'm talking about. It sucks. It's the worst. Used to be like medieval torture, you know? They fuck with your fingernails. Ugh. Gross. Just cursed the screen. It works great. Hey. Not LLM, it's the clanker. Clanker. Okay. We were doing something with this code for sure at one point. Definitely doing something. But what? Kel surprise. Nothing wrong with this chart. Ow. Okay, we are good old play state. So yeah, last stream our breakthrough was like right here, basically. Oh yeah, another thing the YouTube haters are complaining about is how big my camera is on the screen. Like, bruh, I don't think like why is our camera so big? Coding stream. Like because I stream on Twitch, that's why. Nobody wants to watch somebody that isn't on screen. You ever go to a stream or a stream VOD and the streamer's not on the screen? How long do you watch that for? 5 minutes maybe, if you're lucky. I could go small, I guess. I don't know if I'll leak anything. I could be really small. But then I won't be able to like do clips, so this is a happy medium ground. I watch your stream, I hardly understand English. I'm from Ukraine. Oh, cool. Yeah. Wormsoft. Is it Wormsoft or We Remsoft? Yeah. Assembly can be really fun though. Twitch chat above me? Yeah, that's an idea. Why haven't I done that before? Oh, because I guess it would work for the C stuff because before I would have like a browser here. So I don't know, I'd still have to show the browser, so I guess it made sense. But yeah, I could put chat over above me right here. Hmm. Yeah, GBA emulator does sound cool. It's something I've always wanted to try to do actually, is write an emulator. Maybe I will. I'll try and write an emulator someday. Apparently a Game Boy Color emulator is a pretty easy task. 6502 emulator? Like, isn't that what was in the NES? 6502? Yep. It sure does have some strange behavior. Yeah, the problem with emulation is you actually have to emulate like the errors. You have to emulate glitches and errors as well, because the original hardware people probably programmed around those errors and glitches, right? Writing a GBA emulator in Rust. Maybe I should write a GBA emulator in ClojureScript or some crazy thing. But yeah, last time we were here, I commented out all the test crap, and then I admittedly borrowed this code from the Clanker because I was too lazy to try and figure out how to do this tiled crap, tiled library stuff. And then I just plugged in my ECS here, and it worked pretty well. The Clanker code is sus? You think so? Just kind of walks through the linked list of objects. I don't know what it's talking about with like the bit masks and stuff. Suggests logic that isn't present. Yeah, I don't know. This is supposed to be to iterate through the actual tile layers, not the object layers. Wow. I didn't even realize that Stream Elements... That's weird. Stream Elements bot doesn't have a subscription anymore? It's been 6 months already? I know Judy bought a 6-month subscription for the Stream Elements bot, but I didn't realize that was 6 months ago. Frig. Time flies, I guess. Time flies when you're having funsies. Yeah, okay, so what else can we do? There was a whole other thing that I was like, this is pretty foundational. We've got some stuff going on here. I said it earlier. It wasn't... Oh, it was like enemies maybe? Or like a death condition? Oh, and tiling. We have to render the tile sets, so... Yeah, there's still lots to do. However, I'm going to render the tile sets. Actually, I don't even know how tiled conveys that information. Because it kind of just assigns a number or offset to the tile sheet stuff, doesn't it? 96, 96. I suppose that I could turn off, like I could just render the tile layers, right? And then I could just turn off the like green box rendering for the obstacles. So they're really just invisible boxes, but they look like visible boxes if the tiling layer rendering, tile layers are rendered correctly. GID. Hydrate, but I can't yet. Soon. I'm sure you'll be able to soon. Well, it just so happens that I have some water right here. Although I might have to go get fresh water. All this hydration is making me need to use the bathroom. Electro lifts. Okay. I see. Oh. Mm. It's almost 3:30 already? Yes, it's almost 10:30 here. Okay, so I guess if I know the tile size. God, this is annoying. Okay. I know the tile size. Does it tell us the tile size information? No. That's nice. So that's kind of weird. Why doesn't... Alright, whatever. Oh, there it is. Tile height. Okay. What? Tile height, tile width. So we should be able to create like a Draw Texture Pro like viewport over the tile sheet, I guess, and then kind of do the thing, maybe. You know what I mean? Yes, yes, yes. That's kind of boring though. I kind of want to do something else. Hmm. I was working on a 3D software render and implemented an animation system that morphs triangles. Oh. A software render sounds really cool. Sorry, I'm trying to inquire more about this stand-up today. I do have to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna go to the washroom and... Oh wait, there's actually an ad break coming up, so maybe I'll wait for the ad break to use the washroom. And then I can get some water to hydrate with. See what I did there? You know what that is? It's synergy, bitches. Oh, the ad break started. Oh no, not yet. Sorry, I'm talking to somebody real quick. My fingernail still feels weird. Code can be artistic, but not C code, in my humblest of opinions. Humblest of opinions. My humble opinion. Simon, what did you say on YouTube? I really wish YouTube had better moderation tools. Codeberg. Wait, what's this Codeberg.page thing? That's kind of interesting. Web compiled with Emscripten. Probably shouldn't have clicked that link, but it's okay. It's like GitHub pages. Oh, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Like GitHub pages, but not GitHub pages. So it would be fun killing the player. That would be fun to code, probably. It's a European thing. Codeberg. Dude, I host on Codeberg. Not host, but I've been pushing my code to Codeberg more and more lately. Because I dislike GitHub. Microsoft GitHub, I'm not a fan of. Is my code open source? Like this C code? No. Not open source because reasons. Just amused by my use of the B word. How can you not like a service as unreliable as GitHub? Yeah. Garbage hub. More like it. Okay, yes, I'm just killing like another minute of time before bathroom. Wait until you have all your projects loaded into Codeberg. That shit is constantly unavailable. I pushed a Codeberg out of like principle for protecting like IP and stuff. Yeah, at some point I'm just gonna have to set up a Forio instance. Somebody should do like Forio as a service, you know? We'll host Forio things for people. Codeberg never works, but I'm okay with that. Seems to be okay-ish. It's just not like, yeah, you probably don't want to rely on it for like business critical stuff, I guess. Isn't that what Codeberg is? Kinda. Alright, I'm going to the bathroom. Oh, goodness. Hello, Footlong. Good morning. How are you? Both best programming chair on Twitch. I was just using the washroom. I warned people far in advance. Yeah. Game programming. I should probably go get the controller. Good, good. Thanks. How about you? I am good. Yeah. It's a very fun weekend, I guess. The old water closet. The loo. If we were on a ship, I would call it the head. Hitting the head. Boats are cool. I like boats. Boats, boats, boats. Mm. Yes. Oh. Um. Nobody knows what it's called here in these states. What? Like the right way? I mean. Oh, all local on sandbox computers. That's kind of cool. I wish I had a Helm lab, honestly. I hate the computer hardware is so expensive right now. Well, we could have a start state. Excuse me. Hi, Fallen. Good morning. We could have a start state. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Could be cool. A start state, a dead state. I feel like I need to. I should probably sit down and do this. I do this every time, where I don't really think that much about the core game loop. Yo, Footlong, thanks for the 10 gift subs. Gamer Nexus had a damning video about Micron a couple of days ago. Oh yeah, I didn't really finish watching it. I think I watched like the first few minutes of that. Code question: why single linked lists instead of double linked lists? Uh, just in general, because I don't really use linked lists in my code here. Is a double linked list where like an item has reference to its previous item, or is a doubly linked list a ring buffer? I forget. Next and previous, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like traversal stuff, right? What am I thinking of? Oh, a Deku. Double Q from C++, aren't I? Double Q or whatever. Deku. Yes, double-ended Q. That's what I'm thinking of. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's just for traversal, really. Like, it's still gonna be slow because you have to like actually traverse through the list instead of having like an index. So, unless we're doing a vector and a linked list. Oh, I know. I know. A lot of CPU and idle. Like, I guess, like, yeah, I don't know. If you have a need to traverse, or like maybe writing things like a reverse function are like easier. Because all you need to do is iterate backwards through the previous pointers. Hmm. Oh, I see. Okay, apparently I'm saying DQ wrong. It's deck. Yeah, somebody's pronounced deck. That's what someone on YouTube said for long as well. I didn't know that. We replace Ubuntu with something else. I can't wait until I have Linux laptop. I was thinking though, if I went somewhere for the winter, what would my streaming setup look like? You know, because obviously I'd want to bring my whatever Linux laptop I had at the time. Well, I guess I could bring the MacBook, but oh, palm trees, beaches. There's talk of going to South America for a few months in the winter, or a month. I don't really know how it's gonna work. Whatever it is, I need to start thinking about it. I'm assuming that by the winter I'll have my MNT computer. So then I'm thinking, but it's not a powerful enough computer to stream with. So I was thinking, should I have should I get like another computer? Thanks, Tannerax. Like for streaming, would it make sense to get a Mac Mini and then buy like a monitor or something in South America? There's so many unanswered questions. I suppose I could just bring 2 laptops. But then I'd have to bring like all my equipment, right? I'd have to bring probably this microphone, my camera, 2 laptops. Bring something with capture codes though. Yeah, I know, but like I don't think the MNT can run OBS very well. Yeah, I know prices are going up again. Yeah, so I don't know, chat room, but I would like to not be here in the winter. I wish wages were going up. Yep, that is something. Are there direct flights from Toronto to South America? Yep. Yes, there is. There are direct flights to Brazil and all kinds of other places. So, yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't it be weird to see me streaming from a very warm place? Costa Rica sounds nice. Internet fast enough for good mobile stream in South America? In certain cities, yeah, we were thinking about like Mexico or Argentina, depending on the visa situation. Toronto, apparently the heat is coming. Are we gonna get like barbecued here? Wind up boy? Because the problem with Toronto getting barbecued is that forest fires are a thing. And like literally so many times last year I had to wear a mask A smoke mask. Period of hot weather coming soon. Oh gosh, yeah. Whoa. Oh my god. Highs of 35 in a few days? Dude. That's gonna feel like 40 degrees outside. People are gonna like get got by the heat. They relatively civil. And it would not pollute my air this year. Yeah, the forest fires are like brutal sometimes. And Cook, there's so freaking cold days here. What is happening to the weather? What is happening to the weather? You'll be in Florida then, Fallen? Gosh. Ah. Now we all know what's happening. Nobody wants to talk about it. Visit partner July 1st to 5th. Oh, partner visit. That's fun. We like that. Our put world. Our free world. Oh wait, didn't I screw this up? I called free somewhere as where I should have called our free, I think. I don't remember where though. Why do I remember calling free? Let me grep the project. Free. Oh gosh, nope. Okay. That doesn't really work because I've got some header files up in this piece. Oh, and the play state. Okay. Play state 94. Yeah. Except that's correct. This should be free here. I think. Well, no, actually, because I need to free this stuff too. Free. Don't want to have an use after free. Input components. Boom. Are free. Yeah, typing with nails isn't so bad. Kind of feels like I have a good grip on the keyboard for some reason. Although I bet it'll change. What did I call them? Render components. Uh-huh. Okay, everything works. And we still have our broken double jump. I'm tempted to leave it in. Same with the like sticky wall mechanics. Be like, yeah, it's part of the game. For sure. Then I'll throw it on Steam and easy peasy. Free money. Hi, Emmys. Cutie is live. Oh my god. Cute emote. I like the bark emote. I noticed that Volps also has a bark emote. It's very cute. I kind of want a bark emote of my own. Hooked on Rust after background of functional programming, a streak of the sea. I don't really like Rust actually. I'm pretty on record saying that I find Rust like not very fun. Hey Sabasa. Maintain and use as an independent functions. Yes, like right here. Yeah. Yes. I'm opposed to borrowing in general. Nice. Okay, so we have free state. That's fun. Good wagers in order. People start doing polymarket bets on whether or not I'm gonna start writing Rust or something. Which is good. Just pointing out the known obvious. Oh. Do I like cats? Yes, I like cats. And but I'm allergic to cats, so Janet ETF. Software rusterizer. Guys. Wait, if there was a wager on whether or not I end up writing Rust, I could start writing Rust to win the bet. Like I can bet, you know? Cats are allergic to me. Oh, chat room. Oh, chat room. Let me go ask Claude what the tiled information does. Alright, if we care about the properties, we need to iterate over them. Perfect. Oh, that's fun. Get banned for insider trading. Well, on Polymarket, you can do that kind of stuff, right? Unregulated prediction markets. Good old unregulated prediction markets. Oh, cool. Welcome, Major Eon. Not sure if I'm familiar with you, but welcome to the stream. What do you usually stream there, Major Eon? Stuff. Do you assert alloc errors or something else? Not really. Well, I'm trying to outsource a lot of my like dynamic junk to STB because I don't want to do anything with it. The more I can outsource to a library, the better, probably in this case. Since I'm very rusty at writing C. No pun intended. Have we even segfaulted yet? Yeah, we segfaulted like on Friday. Not today. But basically this obj pointer was right up here when it should have been down here. And so we would try to read memory before, or we would try to use memory before there was memory there. Or after the pointer moved forward, whatever, you know what I mean. It wasn't there. But now it is, because I knew enough about C to fix that. I see, said the blind man. And then I created objects, which is kind of cool. So I'm thinking, how do we render tiles? How do we get rendering those tiles? Oh, sorry. I usually got that badge hidden so I don't really stream anymore. Apparently I had it on global. Yeah. Really? You hide it? It's like the ultimate status symbol on Twitch because it actually kind of still means something. I mean, at some point, they're probably just going to do what every other company has done and be like, okay, now you can just pay to be a partner or something dumb like that. But for now, it still means something, even though they, like, literally they keep watering down the requirements to be a partner more and more. Yes. Gotta feed the beast, I guess so. Okie dokes. I'm looking. Claude. What did Claude say about this library? Yeah, this thing is like wildly inconsistent because we have layer objects and then we have like layer data. Like, why not just call it layer tiles? You know? I think tiled only has like a couple layer types. Yeah, tile layer, object layer, image layer, and group layer. What's the image layer? Is this just like for one big image? I guess that would make sense. Tiled image layer. Let's see. Working with layers. Blah, blah, blah. Working with layers. Layer types. Yeah, I figured out what tile and object layers are. Image layers is a single image as a foreground or background of the map. Currently limited functionality. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that makes sense. Hey, TK. Welcome. Ow. Right on. I might have to have some coffee, you guys. I got a case of the Mondays. A case of the Mondays here. I almost kind of want to just put like the player inside of tiled as well. And then we can be like, okay, well, when we're iterating through the object layer, carve out a case, but to do that, I would have to iterate over all the properties to figure out which object is the player. And computer tech mouses when mouse. Yes, agree. So, I guess there's one option. I don't like Mondays. Sleepy. Facing a rewrite to entity component system, Sag. Yeah, you can just do, well, Phoenix, haven't you been here enough that you can, like, at this point, have you not learned how my ECS works? Pretty straightforward. Hmm. Oh, like the new coffee beans I bought. Ugh. Yeah, okay, so tiled. I don't really want to mess with this tiled stuff that much. Although I totally thought about forking and embedding tiled in the project itself, because I think that would be kind of cool. Like, look what I can do. Spooning leads to forking. Uh. Yeah, what is Vulcan's story? I don't know anything about Vulcan. Other than it's a graphics API. Also managed to buy the Kronos Group. Why did they introduce Vulkan? Isn't OpenGL their thing? Oh wow, okay. The Vulkan learning curve is like much harder. Setting up a pipeline requires hundreds of lines of code. Okay. Crazy. Only Hope versus Nvidia. You know what's interesting? I saw a Gamer Nexus video with Bolt graphics. Seems interesting. All right, how am I gonna let's God, I don't want to mess with this tiled library. It's kind of like not very it's not very demure, this tiled.h cute tiled layer stuff. It's not very demure. Okay, I need to think about this for a second. I need to think about this because we get the tiled information, we have the tile size, and we even have the name of the tile set, kind of. Yeah, we do, but it's not in the right place. Well, that's stupid. Of course, great. So I should have had the tile set actually in the project directory. That probably would have been smarter, but yeah. Yeah, it should be kind of straightforward. Raylib, Draw Pro. We're doing that somewhere. Player object, I think. Oops. Yeah. So we have a source, texture. Where is it? Where is it? RC, texture, source. Where? Okay, so the source. This is kind of the window over the tile sheet. That's probably relevant here. Okay. R is what? Raylib Draw Texture Pro. Source rect, destination rect, destination. What is this R? That's what I want to know. I forget. Wait, is texture? Texture is actually texture, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's right here. Duh. Jeez. Okay. Texture is texture, and then this is like, I guess, a position in the world. And then the source is the viewport over the actual texture file, I believe. The hell is demure? It's not very demure of you, Phoenix. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Blue Jays this year. I'm not very thrilled about it, though. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. Huh. Amazing. Okay, great. Sorry, I've got a lot of stuff. Too much stuff going on, chat room. I need to have the Boo Jays. Ouch, dog. The Boo Jays. It's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Actually, my friend wanted to go to the game tonight, but then she was like, no, it's too expensive. They're playing the Mets. For some reason, they seem to do pretty well against National League teams, which don't matter at all. Yeah. Enough about sports. That local sports team. Ugh. Bo's gonna be there. Bo will be there. Yeah. Bo Bichette. Ugh. All right. Yeah. Dang. Like almost a sold out game tonight. That's kind of crazy. Mets suck. Spurs came back in Toronto for him. Have him back. Oh, you're a Mets fan, Steph? Okay, cool. So, how do I write? What am I gonna do? Okay, so we need to create objects. We can create fake invisible objects and then just draw things underneath them. Or they can actually be objects without a useless rendering component. It can be pretty useful. Actually, they would still have to have their rendering component, so I still need to figure out how to actually do that. Oh yeah, this is weird because I'm gonna have to figure out how the objects and tiles overlap in space. Inline comments with // are helpful when growing your code over time. Thank you. I've never written code in my entire life before, so I had no idea. Well, I don't usually need comments because I have an architecture. The code is very verbose. Look at this. Look at it. Oh, I was supposed to have water, wasn't I? Okay. I'm thinking. It would be ideal if in the init playstate init lifecycle method, you want to say that lifecycle function init, if there was some kind of way to pass texture data to the render component, and we just happen to know the texture data based on the parameters of the tiled information. Water, and I'll already switch back to the terminal. I'll just go get some water. It's pretty straightforward affair. Oh, chat room. I totally forgot I had a bag of ketchup Doritos in my cupboard. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so we need like a function. Maybe we need one of them services, you know, one of them services or whatever. We need some game programming patterns. Design patterns, bro. iDog, we're gonna have a tile set service that has a flyweight to dispense the texture data. Bring out some strategy patterns. We're gonna have some the strat. We should go over the strat, bro. Go over the strat. A service creator, abstract factory service creator, whatever the frick. Abstract singleton factory creator. A design pattern? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Also, I need my controller. Sorry I keep getting up, but that's the way it's gotta be. It wasn't that long. It was like 2 seconds. You know what would be really crazy? Trying to build this crap on Microsoft, like for Windows. Building like a Windows like build. I don't even know how I would do that. I don't own a Windows computer. Maybe I can have one of my friends build it for me. I think my best friend has a Windows computer. I've heard bad things about MSVC. Is that Microsoft Visual C? Oh, Clanger says I can cross-compile with MinGW. Oh my god, what is this? Like bloodshed dev C++? MinGW? Or I can use CMake. Gross. Okay, interesting. Apparently, for some reason, I don't think MinGW will work in this case. I'll have my unactivated Windows 11. Wait, what is MSVC? Is that Microsoft Visual C? Visual C++ proprietary compiler for Microsoft, which means it doesn't have all the headers that I probably want for whatever. Okay, let me ask the clanker. Is MinGW in this case suitable? Can't spell. Suitable for a commercial game. Not that this is a commercial game. I didn't say that I would sell this game yet. I've been thinking about it. But as soon as they say like, oh, there's a Steam wishlist and like the game is on Steam, then it feels too real, you know? Feels too much like a job at that point. I just want to jump around with my little character in the game. Like I want to have fun. I've been having a lot of fun making this game. Probably when I should be doing other things. I mean, the movement is a little janky, but it's fun. You know, we're moving around. Jump, jump, jump. Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't think it'll be a particularly hard platformer. Actually, last night I had this hilarious idea. I was like, because it feels bouncy, but the player can stick to walls, right? And I'm like, what's both bouncy and sticky? And I was like, oh, like bubble gum is, like chewing gum can be bouncy and sticky, right? I was like, what if the theme of this game is just, you're just a bubble gum? Just something dumb and simple. Except I keep getting stuck in the wall, so I have to fix that bug. Urgh. The wad have already been ABC, yeah, already been chewed gum, easy. Yes, nothing about MinGW makes it unsuitable commercially. Okay. Well, apparently I can make a Windows build for MinGW instead of Microsoft stuff. Because if I do use MSVC, I would have to actually like go and have like preprocessor flags, wouldn't I? Because they don't use the same header files. Or do they? Pretty sure lang.cl might also work. Oh, okay. Does MSVC have different headers, or but the Windows headers are different? I see. Oh, so if I was doing any like if I was doing any like system calls or anything like that, that would all be different. That makes a lot of sense, obviously. MinGW makes no sense unless you want Linux specific headers. Yeah, I think I do. Well, I'll have to figure all this out at some point. If I'm gonna publish this game, I'm not sure if I'm going to. Maybe I should build with MinGW and then we are being super optimistic. Relive, you can compile to WASM. I don't want to compile to WASM though. I want a binary. I want an executable. Executable. YOLO and use TCC? What's that? Tiny C compiler? Yeah, I haven't done cross-platform C before either, so this makes it... According to the Clanker, MinGW should cross-compile cleanly. What the fuck? Cleanest path. Zig. Build Raylib for Windows once? What the fuck is it talking about? This is not a Zig game. Oh, interesting. Okay. I have to link against Raylib. I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Building cross-platform is a good way to figure out if you're a good programmer or not. Well, peace out to my ego, I guess. Oh, my throat's a little sore this morning. CMake makes it easier? Maybe I should have went with Sea Lion then. See with extra curtains. Oh gosh. You guys are making me nervous. Praying for me? Save your prayers. I don't need them. Spend them prayers on somebody that actually needs them. I'll figure it out. Yeah, these comments right here, these are Clanker comments. And this is just, I just commented out some code. Because I basically copied it down here. And then nothing else has comments because I wrote all of it. I think we have enough experience between us to make it work. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys are really excited to play the game? People on Friday were like, bruh, put this on Steam. Like, I don't even know if I could do that. Steam home, put it on Steam. Do the whole Steam game thing where you like collect wish lists and pray and hope, and I don't know if I want to do that. Do you write code only for you? You don't need to explain yourself? Yeah, basically. I mean, I could write like a document and be like, this is the architecture. But it's the same architecture as all my games. Although this is probably the most like advanced one since it actually reads information from tiled now. Everyone, add my game to your wish list. You can jump around on these 3 platforms. Yeah. Well, no, once I get more of this like tiled stuff set up, I can like actually just do some of the hard design work in like tiled, right? What I don't want to do is spend years working on this project though. Preferably it'd be like a not very long project. Nice quick game. Nice quick and easy game with some smart programming and then boom, done. Platformer. Cross compile your C code? I have no idea what the hell Zig does. That thing is like a Swiss Army knife of programming. Good book recommendations on software architecture? Yeah, game programming patterns. Basically where I steal all my best ideas from, so. Just don't touch Zig. There you go. Easy. Flyweight pattern. Okay. Neat. Trying to remember how this works. Okay. Nintendo shaking they fear so much of the release of Patty the platformer as new Mario concurrent? Yeah. What if this becomes the meta in platforming games? God. I would be surprised if one copy of this sold. If I actually ever finish it. As you guys know, I'm like infamous for not finishing projects. So it's supposedly capable of cross-compiling C code. So if this ends up in a headache, you can always look at using their toolchain. Ooh. Twitch link in YouTube channel description. Oh, that's a great idea. No, actually, it's a terrible idea because I think it's a terrible idea. I don't know why. But the Twitch, what's happening on Twitch right now is the same that's happening on YouTube. Even though YouTube is really quiet for some reason. You guys okay? Okay, I'm thinking. God, people online can be so annoying sometimes when it comes to like AI. Always somebody's like, oh, you're wasting your time. Use AI tools. I'm like, bro, come on. I do not use AI because I'm not a gambling addict, okay? I don't want to sit there and waste time. I mean, like, please, Opus, please. People must really hate learning. Dude, people hate anything that makes them an individual. Oh. There was, what's her name? Well, I'm not saying I'm hating on a technology client bottle. I mean, I literally used AI to tell me how to use the tiled thing. But if I just ask a clanker to do everything for me, it's not going to do it the right way, right? People just like don't understand that. 3 days already? 3 stream streak, yeah. Hi Nora. I don't know, I don't really care. Like I like programming, so it's lost on people that like it's just weird. Like these are the same people I expect to go to woodworking channels and be like, you can buy furniture from IKEA. Like that's what I imagine in their heads. That they go to like woodworking channels on YouTube and say, you can buy furniture from IKEA, and it's like, God. that. Like, frig. MRI appointment? Oh, I hope everything's okay, Nora. Everything went swimmingly. Done for companies. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, probably. The thing is about productivity and output, not necessarily about enjoying the craft. Like I've said repeatedly, we kind of created an industry where people ended up hating the craft, so they heard it was easy money and they can't even conceive of someone actually enjoying programming. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I just delete stupid comments from my YouTube channels videos now. I'm wasting time, but they have no idea that, like, I don't know if you know this, but going to a stream and sitting there and watching somebody have a conversation with a robot is not actually particularly interesting content. At least not to me, anyways. Think you'd need to go to school or something to become a dev? God, no. Well, this industry was built by like self-taught hackers and stuff. Like early programmers were just like computer engineering grads. Yeah, we need to get some momentum going. I'm trying to think how the hell I'm gonna do this. Okay, well we have a tile set, right? We have tiles. We have a tile set. We know the width, the columns. Yeah, there's a bunch of information here about the tile set, actually. Maybe I can get it on screen. No, because I'm in the way. Freak. Well, anyways, we have columns, and we have 12 columns. Each tile is 70 by 70. Okay, and then what? And then we have like a number. Could be an offset. Oh, the gears are turning. The gears are turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So what is 12 times 13? A lot. That's a lot of tiles. But basically if we want like the 96th tile. Oh, you know what? That's interesting. That is interesting, chat room. Except this tile sheet doesn't make sense. What the fuck? We have a bunch of zeros in one of these tiles for some reason. Which tile layer is it? Tile layer 2. Tile layer 2 is basically this background tile thing that I drew just as a placeholder. Oh, I see. Okay. So 0 is not actually a tile then. 0 is empty. Which is good to know. And then, yeah, let's see. 21. There's 12 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Okay. Math. I would put 21 in the second row. What's a joke? What if the radiologist didn't find anything? Nora, are you okay? Did they actually see something? I'm good for now. Oh, you don't have the results yet. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Do I want the texture data? God, I have a video of myself playing in the background. That's embarrassing. Do I want to have the texture data in like a sequential like array, or do I want it like in a multi-dimensional array? They at least saw a brain. I feel like if it's linear, that might be easier, right? So instead of just iterating through the columns, we have an array of structs. And say if we want tile 21, well, that is a rectangle struct from Raylib, and that is the source over the tile sheet, right? That's the little window over the tile sheet. And we have one texture shared between all of them, which is probably where the flyweight thingy comes in. I'm just not sure how I'm going to pass that to all the graphics components yet. Oh. And store the entity. I thought about doing a grid or tiles. That's, yep. I did think about that. But no, like, tiled gives me the tile layers have like numbers from like 0 to however many tiles there are. So it actually makes sense to have it in a linear array, not a multi-dimensional array. I just need to do the math and put all the crap in the right places. First. That is a double joke? Oh, I see. Yo, chat, what's up? Actually burned out. Oh, Bert, yeah. I know the feeling. Which is part of the reason I started writing C. Hmm. Out of a SpongeBob episode. Now the real question is, what does the TSX file look like? Because I have a tile sheet. Oh, right. It's just like crappy. It's just like dumb XML that doesn't matter because. Oh, it does kind of matter. There's a tile count in here. That's kind of nice to know. Is there a tile count in the JSON? Yeah, there is. Perfect. Tile count. Bam. Array of size 156 for this game state. I need to use the washroom again, chat. I've been drinking too much water. At chat's request for hydration, so you'll have to excuse me. Another problem we have though is that objects in tiled aren't actually tiles. Objects are kind of just these freeform objects, so we could have like half a tile as part of the object looking thing. Unless I just don't do that. Unless I just draw the tiles and then we have invisible objects lay over top of them, but that can't work because things need to move around and do their own routines and stuff. Hi Soul, what's up? Hi Kai. I love the data layers in tiled. Yeah, this is my It's funny that you say that, honey, because that's exactly what I'm kind of thinking through right now. It's how I'm gonna like build the world up from the tiled data. Bless you. Thanks, Nora. I'm gonna have to blow my nose here in a sec. It was a sneeze, actually, yes. I'm gonna have to go like listen to my sneeze because it a lot of hard coding constants potentially. Yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Hitty. Thanks for the Tier 1 sub. New follower and new sub. Right away, thank you. Uh oh. Alright, I was going to look at the good book. The good book. Oh. What the fuck is this actually talking about? Mm-hmm. Younger Prime posing in front of Victory Royale. I see. Forest for the trees. Okay. Great. Mm-hmm. Get tile. Okay. Hi, George. I'm thinking. Hmm. Demo the game? Yeah, sure. We haven't done much today because I keep thinking I'm drawing blanks this morning. I feel a little derpy. But yeah, I'll show you guys the build. I still need to set up another user on my computer because I keep forgetting. Welcome to my life. Okay, so currently this is where we're at. Pretty simple. Like super simple platformer, programmer graphics, that kind of thing. Oops. Cool. It is cool. I think it's cool. Nice PS4 controller, yeah. Right in PS4. Writing PS4? What am I saying right now? God, is this a dream? Am I in a dream world? It's super cool. Oh, thanks, Hitty. Yeah, welcome. I'll send you another reminder after the stream. Yeah, I will. That's great. Well, the cool thing that we did on Friday was that these blocks are being read. This information is being read from like the tiled stuff. But now I'm thinking, how am I gonna translate? Oh, it's not that hard actually. I just need to do it. I'm resisting doing it because I'm feeling kind of tired this morning, I think. Dear Clanker, how do I pull the object data out? Why is this so weird? What the hell? The object data makes a lot of sense. It's like very simple. It's like, okay, X, Y, width, height, etc. But then the tiled data has like all these like different structs and stuff. Oh, I really hurtful platforms that move around and stuff. I mean, kinda. Yes, things will hurt the player. You think or you know you're tired. I think it was a pretty busy weekend. What the fuck is this? Resolve a GID to its tile set? Why can't I just read the values from the tile? Why read the values from the JSON file? Stupid. JSON, you can't JSON.parse this. This is not, I'm still writing C, freaking bozo. Still writing C, by the way, not JSON, not JavaScript. Oh gosh. Alright, quiet clanker. Give me all the layers, data stuff. How's the progress going? Slow, because now this library kind of sucks. So, you know, asking for a friend. Why are we writing C? It seemed like a nice change of pace, and then I kind of was having fun with the project. So I kept with it for now. Okay, yep. Why? What in the actual hell is going on with this? Dude, just write the C. Okay, this is like the one time I want you to write the C to freaking read the tile information. It's doing, there's like bit flips and stuff. Who made this header file? I don't know if we care about GID. We also paid her. That's true. There was 100 subs gifted to write C, and then I kind of stuck with it. Maps a cell which sprite in the atlas. So I can't just do the thing myself. Myself with the tile height and width and what is it? Tile count. Oh god, this is why I should not have used this library. The identity? Okay. Not enjoying this. There was a sub goal. Should I reset the sub goal, Nora? How can you remember all the docs? I don't. I just look them up. Like, sometimes I talk with a clanker though. I'm like, tell me this thing. Oh, I hate it when it gives like too much information though. I just want you to iterate through the things. I don't want you to build me a whole game. Like, why does it always do that? That's so annoying. I want you to create files. Oh, sakes. Fuck. Whatever. Fuck it. This is yeah, this is kind of insane. Photos leaning into C, my favorite language. Yeah, well, I'm not new to C, I'm just rusty, that's all. Don't even know what it's talking about, but it's not. This is not at all what I want. In my mind, I want to have like an array of 2D texture, or not texture 2D. Maybe? No. What was it? The rectangle struct, right? Flanker am I using? Right now I'm asking Opus 4.8 about stuff. Who designed this library? Classic open source. This is like one part of your API is dead straightforward, dead simple. Another part of the API is like insane. Actually insane. Okay, draw tile layer, read objects. Tile set for GID. Yeah, this is kind of annoying. If there was a sub goal. Oh, I read that already. Hmm. So, okay, so this doesn't make any sense though. There's no like flipping information or anything like that in the actual tile set JSON. No transforms, flip formation in the JSON file. I'm kind of confused to what you are doing. Why? Why would what? Why in the heck would they put that in the header file library if it doesn't contain information that transforms the tile set? Is this kind of like developers preparing for the future and that didn't come or something? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Okay, so we should be able to read. Okay, that's the read load file from load map from file. Okay. Nope. Layer. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to understand what the heck is going on here. Flips are part of the GID bit flags. Yeah, I figured that out. And just like, why? Because like the flips, unless it's to like programmatically flip the tile set. But I don't even care about that because we're not using. I don't really want to use the actual information from the library. When the game, okay, here's what I want. When the game starts, in this init function, you guys probably can't see it, hang on. In this init function, what I want is I want to read the tile data and then stash it all as like rectangles somewhere. And then that way I can pass it to Draw Texture Pro and it would use not very much memory, hopefully. At least that's the idea. Just the tile data. No flip handling, no tile set resolution. Okay, 0 equals empty. Great. X modulo map width. Y equals I module. Do something with GID at. Okay, see, that's much better. Which clanker? Oh, I already read that. You guys aren't talking very much. Okay, that's literally like what's here, I think. Basically, yep. Except the clanker added an extra guard. I'll just get rid of this. Okay, interesting. Nice, thank you. Stupid fucking coffee pasta. Okay, amazing. Okay, so yeah. Well, there's top level information that we're missing too. Yet top. Maybe that's in this layer object or something. Alright. Stuff. A 9 notation. A 9. That's 9. Okay, so it's in this map object, I guess. That's lovely. That's nice. Okay, great. Amazing. Tile width. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't want to store the tiles and stuff. Because ideally there would just be like something where each graphics component can grab the texture information. Ugh, this is where things start getting hairy. New obstacle render component. Wow, it didn't take you very long to get banned, did it? Can't wait to see the big one. What, tornado? Man, my brain is not doing the thing this morning. I guess we can just like create. I don't really want to create another global variable though. Struct rectangle tiles and null. Output tiles, I guess. Rectangle. X, Y divided by, doesn't seem right. GID at XY. 0 equals empty. Well, I guess we're gonna procedurally build the world here. Tile width. Map, tile height. Okay. Does that build? No. How do I make an inline? struct. Undeclared identifier? What? Oh. Right. This is an SDL type def thingy, so we don't need to do that, I don't think. Okay, apparently this is not how you do stuff. I've not abandoned closure. But it should be called tile. Why? Oh. Yeah, that checks out. Hey T2, what's up? Oh, I see. Great. Fine. Okay. That's nice. See, only sabbatical. True. How do you like the sea experience? Oh, it's fine. Written sea before. Just a while ago. So sometimes it's kind of slow today. Like today. I'm like not very like aware this morning. Kind of tired. 2026 C experience. I'm not sure which C compiler, which C version this targets actually. Rectangle, tile. Okay, now we have tiles up in this piece. So at some point I need to pass greatest Rust instead. I don't really like writing Rust. Is that it? Probably 17. Yeah, I'm guessing it's C17. I know C17. Oh, goodness. I have to use the bathroom again. Frig. Okay, you're gonna have to excuse me again. I don't know why I need to keep going to the bathroom, but Ugh. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I was thinking about having another cup, but I seem to be developing a headache, so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should not. Low IQ. Kind of a cool name. Oh, I just realized I'm missing like a huge thing. This is pretty often on my YouTube channel. Oh, I didn't know that. I just realized that if this is gonna work, I need to have probably need to have like some kind of background entity. Okay, great. Let's just focus on making the current obstacles have texture data. Oh. Oh, why can't I think of what I want to do next? Very sketchy to me. Tile itself is stack allocated. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably sketchy for sure. 100% sketchy. Oh. Oh. Cloud microdependency. Oh. Hmm. Kind of feeling kind of crappy right now, chat. Linux distro maintainer. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's alright. Thanks, T2. Rust syntax, so much cleaner. Clean. Whoa, Eigentor, so the 500 bits, what's up? Oh, building your own engine along with the game. Yeah, except it's not going very well because I seem to be developing a migraine or something. I don't know. I've like brain fog. Usually the stuff just comes out, but not today. So do that sooner or later. Well, it's not that difficult, I think. It's just kind of how I always do this stuff. Oh, yeah. We did a lot of partying this weekend. A lot more than I normally do, so that's probably part of it. Why not use C sharp? Cause I promised chat a game in C. That's what we're gonna do. And then what they're gonna do is buy it from Steam, and that's how it works. Boom. Yeah, I think I might cut this short, guys. I feel kind of not great. And which kind of sucks cuz I really wanted to work on this project some more. Stuff is not great. I just say it's not great. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks guys. I'm sorry we didn't write very much code today. I'm not really sure what's up. I'm sure I'll like go walk to the grocery store, buy some lunch, and come back, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, like now I'm like better and into it. Maybe. Or not. Maybe I just need to exercise or something. Should we raid somebody? Will like YouTube comments tell you otherwise? Yeah, I don't let them actually. I just delete their comments, so. Thanks everybody. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with this headache. Let's go raid Adam. I don't think we've raided Adam in a while. Hopefully tomorrow. I'd really like to actually make some real progress on this. Oh. Mm. The drip of water, you will flow. Thanks, Soul. Yeah, maybe it's just a case of the Mondays or something. I don't know. I feel like we've had a lot of momentum with the C project, so I want to keep it going, you know? It's kind of fun. See the lack of energy today? Damn. All right. Peace out, everybody. Bye. Oops.